Alright, welcome back. Last time, we ended up first off cleaning up some rebels. Then a bunch of war exhaustion. We're finally below half the starting value. Yes, it's in the single digits. Woohoo! And also cleaned up some vulnerable states in Greece. Or, I guess I could call it Graecia. Would the Latin term or the Greek term be, or well, an attempt at pronouncing the Latin term or the Greek term be more applicable here? I mean, it is the Roman Empire, but at this point, most of them were actually speaking Greek. Let's use Latin. Yeah, so Athens, as well as what was left of Epirus, as well as whatever provinces of the knights that were cores, which was quite a few of them. Yeah. The Beyliks are almost gone. In order to complete seize the Ionian coast, I need 2 provinces. For reclaiming the Propontis, I need 3. All of these provinces happen to be owned by the Ottomans and their ally, the Mentashids, so something that I'm going to have to do eventually. Though for right now, I'm going to let war exhaustion go down for a little bit longer. Plus the Ottomans are also kind of busy. So, yeah. Probably going to wait until the Mentashids have been kicked out of the war. The Ottomans are at war with the Karamanids, so that's fun. Both of them are rivals, so as long as neither of them wins decisively, I'm perfectly fine with them beating each other up. I've also begun looking towards the requirements for obtaining the, well, one of the reforms, specifically bureaucratic examinations too. Yeah. Although I have also gone ahead and did the reform that increases bureaucratic influence. Or, well, reduces the negative penalty to bureaucratic influence. Yeah, so for that reform I need an important center of learning. There isn't even one in the Balkans, so I'm gonna have to generate enough learning for that to be the case. Not necessarily in the capital, either. It could be in other provinces that have a decent urban population. Yeah. But I also need a rank 1 capital, which is gonna cost me around 900 ducats. Woo! Yeah, that is expensive. So I'm going to need to wait patiently. Seriously though, they only have 7k troops left. This location is relatively safe because there's multiple forts protecting this spot. They would have to go around in order to get to here. Unless stupid stuff from AI occurs. Fabricated a claim on easement? Reconquest is the best option here. Especially since I still have quite a bit of aggressive expansion stowed away. Yeah, let's make Bakhmut the primary target. It's quick and easy to siege down, and I'm going to need ticking war score in order to do well. All the strength of alliances -10. Must be low on manpower. I still have 7 war exhaustion to deal with though. Keep it light. Come on over and be supportive. Of course, I'm gonna wait and see what exactly they do before I make any decisions. No, I'm not gonna get a better opportunity than this for a while. I do have more fire than they do, but I'm gonna have less shock. Which isn't gonna go very well. And they also have the same Miltech levels, so this battle probably isn't gonna go that well. Unless I get an excellent starting roll like that. Nice. Dispatch shock roll. Get the death of everything very quickly. Yeah, no, I'm retreating. At least Bulgaria can come in and finish the job. -9 isn't quite enough to get everything that I want, but that's mostly core revocation. I'm fine with just grabbing some cash off of them. I especially need the money. That's another mission complete. Expand the theme system to rename some of those provinces. Let's get you back to drilling. And complete this mission. Roman rule is restored across our territories. The restoration of Roman rule in Anatolia has been both a blessing and a curse for the empire. The liberation of our people has greatly expanded the manpower and resources available to us, providing us a fighting force to challenge our enemies with once more. With expansion, however, has come growing pains, as our already burdened bureaucracy struggles to fill vacancies across the lands of Anatolia for fear of raiders. Communication efficiency -50%, stability increase in interval +5%. I think my communication is actually worsened slightly. But improved stability is excellent. It means I'll have an easier time fulfilling the needs of my populace. Of gaining stability. Which is improving, which is good. I'm at 1 stability, so increases are an excellent thing. That's the one I'm looking at. There you are. You straight up allied Venice. Okay. I gotta check. Which provinces are protected, which aren't? Okay, let's set Carinthia as a war goal. If I'm fast, I can take over these two provinces and potentially gain them in a war. I have no illusions about being able to get Crete, though. But Necropont? Sure. No reason not to. Plus, I won't be able to directly face Venice. Their army is just too strong for me to face in such a manner. Same with their navy. Their navy's too strong. I mean, look. 8 galleys, 16 transports, with an admiral with 1 fire. Thankfully, I can easily cross straits that are controlled on both sides. I just need to make sure I don't lose Necropont. And be careful of wherever they land their armies. Which for all I know is going to be just Massa, which would not be good. Would not be good for me, to be precise. Oh, this is going to be dangerous. But allowing them to ally Naples would be even worse. Especially since they already have a royal marriage. That's one step away from an alliance. That mission is completed. I'll get a lot of legitimacy. Just for some expansion impact. 25 years, sheesh. That might actually allow me to get the legitimacy needed to stabilize the empire. Then I just need to get stability too, and it will get me a much easier time maintaining legitimacy and stability, because then it will remove the undefined succession modifier, which gives me a plus 10% stability increase interval, -1 diplomatic reputation, and a horrific -4.5 yearly legitimacy. I mean, I think some of that is mollified by the undefined giving a buff to legitimacy based upon competence. Yeah, ruler competency, which here apparently is a 2.25, so it's halved. Now that's a 333, which is an average. So removing that entirely would just greatly improve my legitimacy. An extra plus 2.25 per year. Yeah, that'll be enough to bring me all the way up to 100 already. Of course, I'm living off of faction support at the moment, so... Hefty amount of prestige and power projection. I mean, plus 64 power projection? Yeah. But Meister has capitulated, basically. Unconditional surrender. Grab as much money as I want, as well as any provinces from Venice that I've occupied. Expand the theme system again. Recover Greece. Right, now I've got missions to crush Bulgaria and annex Albania. Albania would be the easier one since I just need to fight one country. Problem. Okay, that's not that much of a problem. This is an issue. A severe issue. Right, I still need a core Messentia. Euboea happens to be already a core, but Messenia needs to be cored. That will convert to Orthodox, probably. Probably. Just that needs to be cored. Just like Athens was. Of course, eventually I'll integrate this division, but for right now, that's not something I can do. Not really. Ah, I guess I can ask them now. The Knights and the Titans. Sure, why not? Clickety clickety click. Yeah, it looks like the province is converted to Orthodox. Excellent. There will no longer be major issues. Outside of maybe some nationalism. Like up here, nationalism is an actual issue. Oh, I forgot to actually accept Bulgarian culture. Cappadocia's culture is promoted. Why? It's same culture group, so these penalties. It's gonna cost me 0. Bulgarian's an actual culture that I'm going to need to keep an eye on. Core stuff and all that. I think I'll stop here. So, Meister was isolated. They recently broke their alliance with Durazzo, and they were improving relations with Naples, which... No, I cannot allow that to happen. They also allied Venice, which is even better. So I went ahead and attacked them, grabbed the Venetian provinces I could grab, which was Euboea and this little port right here. What was it called again? Messenia. Yeah. So that's completing the Recover Greece mission. So I'll rapidly be gaining legitimacy again, which is excellent. I'm very close to completing this mission right here. I just need 80 legitimacy. I need to get non-overseas autonomy to less than 50%, which... well, it's getting there. It's at 57%, which indicates to me that autonomy is improving. It definitely is, as the country stabilizes and centralizes. Plus stability is also improving. I did lower the yeah. I did do this as well, which improves my stability and I think worsened my communication efficiency. I don't actually remember, because it's now minus 15%. It may have been minus 10% before. Which would honestly be not so great, because it means, yeah. However, once I've seized this last province from the Karamanids, it won't be a problem anymore. Of course, it's a mere permanent claim, so once I seize it, I have to core it. There's only a few cores left that I haven't grabbed. There's Chia from that Genoa has, and Nassau that Naxos has. So, of course, there are also Bulgarian cores, but Wallachia is kinda, yeah. I mean, okay, Genoa is even worse to go after directly. Oh no, there's this country, Dejanovici, which, well, Hungary is breathing down their necks, but it won't be a problem until 5 years from now. On the other hand, Bulgarian cores are important to grab. Warsaw is at around 5 now. It's been dropping rapidly. I've been at peace several times, and when at war I tend to avoid major things. The worst thing was being blockaded by Venice, who has 8 galleys and 16 transports. That is terrifying, and it's not something I want to fight. Absolutely not. But yeah, I've grabbed almost all of my cores. The Ottomans are pitiful now. The Karamanids are too weak to be my rivals too. So I've rivaled England. Because my other options were Hungary, who are right there. Someone else that I don't remember, but was also nearby and kind of dangerous. And Muscovy, who actually has a decent chance of being my ally because we don't have that many conflicts of interest. They are, however, too far away for me to really do anything with. Too far away, out of diplomatic range. Not really much else to say, honestly. Not sure if I need the spy network of the Ottomans anymore. Well. Oh wait, I've got permanent claims on so many things I don't really need the spy network here. Let's instead spy on the Karamanids. They're pretty much the only one of the Beyliks left. The rest have been turned into subjects. Or have been conquered by the Knights, who's dealing with separatists right now. Which don't seem to be reinforcing though. So I think they're relatively safe as is. Though I'll probably be pushing further inland again if it weren't for the fact that they're either with Cypri and Venice. Yeah. I also went up, grabbed the first logistics idea. Probably not going to grab the next one before the tech. Because tech is really important. You know. I'm gonna see if I can manage this. This would be good. I need more Diplo points. That's for certain. But yeah, there's not really much else to say. Money's looking good. I'm well on my way to getting the requirements. I haven't actually checked to see how my academic industry is doing, but it seems to be doing fine. Yeah, they have enough literates and clergy to man the stations, so to say. So I'm almost out of literati labor. Okay, there's lots of room for more urban labor, so if I increase the size of the city, more literates will move in. And improving conditions will also mean that population will start to rise, or at least it's supposed to. I don't know why they're dying off. There's plenty of people moving in. So that's at least good. I do not trust that manpower quantity. It varies a bit too much for my liking. Bulgaria remains loyal. So does Maestra, especially with their new territories. Yeah, next on the mission tree. Seize the Ionian coast, grab that last province. Then I'm gonna have to recover the Aegean. Apparently the game plans on me going for Tripolitania after that. What? Probably be smarter to restore these parts of the Eastern Empire though. Eventually though I'm gonna have to go after Serbia, aren't I? A confrontation with Hungary is inevitable. The question is when. It's also the question of, you know, Naples. Gotta grab back those two islands and start working my way into Naples. But that's probably something for later. Especially since these areas are kind of useless insofar as trade is concerned. I'm just happy I have most of this now. 32% of the trade power, which does help the treasury. Trade income still exists, despite the fact that Ebonti heavily suppresses it. Because the usual system doesn't work, and it does not like to play nice. Damascus has most of the trade power here, actually. Interesting. No, I guess it has all those important trade provinces for themselves. Oh well. I should get Venice out of the Aegean Sea, that's good. And I have most of the Aegean Sea under direct control. Just a couple spots that I need to handle myself. But yeah. And this power projection is great. So it is decaying at 4 per year. So I only have about 3 more years of increased points gain. But those are points I'm definitely going to cherish. Anyway, I've probably gone on for long enough. I'll see you again next time. Until then, bye. I definitely need to figure out other provinces to invest into knowledge production. That way there's enough knowledge production inside the subcontinent to generate an important center. And hopefully, the largest city on the subcontinent is capable of producing enough knowledge to grab that center for itself. If not, it just can be one of my other cities.